are.
My name is Daniel Little. I was involved in the fire on April 15th, 2008 at Chesney Auto Salvage. To this day, I carry scars that daily remind me what happened. But not only that, to the people that showed up, first people on the scene, made sure nobody was in that building and tended to me. Next people on the scene, because I couldn't stand underwater the whole time. I had to know what was going on. I walked out and I watched the Fredenberg Volunteer Fire Department setting up to put this fire out. Now, I wasn't there long enough to see the fire go out, but I know that for a fact that they were first on the scene. I watched the boss rip the doors out of that building with the loader, and I know for a fact that even after the fire, while I was in recovery, they came to my house to see that I was okay. So not only were they there for me on that day, they were there after that.
Thanks, Dan.
We got to move on here to ball field advertisements. What do you got, Dave?
Well, we're deciding that a fee a year per sign is $100 or $200 a year. So far, $200 a sign for a whole year on the ball field. I haven't gotten any complaints, and the size is roughly 4 feet by 3 feet, and they all have to be the same size on both sides of the boards. So that side is $200, and on the other end it'll be $200. So
You mean on both sides of the board?
on the fence, I got people that want to put on both sides of the fence.
Front and the back side?
Yes.
How many sees the back side?
When they're coming down the road here, they want
Some people see part of it.
Right. I got some people that for the same price on both sides. And I've got to get that into the thing, if that's what we'd like to do. Everybody pays for the same.
How many people are inquiring about it?
I have realtors, businesses so far, and we know that once I start putting them up there, we're going to add more to it.
Will it do anything to our liability as far as that fencing?
Actually, it's going to be made out of the soft cardboard. And if somebody runs into the fence, it's actually good protection. And while we're putting it up, we're going to also put that guard, that soft guard on top as we go along with it.
Who puts it up?
We'll tie it up. I'll have more. So it won't be them. They'll hand the signs to us. They make the signs. They pay for the signs, and then they pay us a yearly fee.
We should really have something written up by an attorney or some kind of paperwork making it legal and binding and everything too before we proceed with it. I think it's a wonderful idea. It's absolutely wonderful. But I think that we should make sure that we're following all of the legal rules.
They just, I got some people that want to start making signs to know that it's okay. And
Now you do.
You should have it.
Yes.
Right.
So we can say
Anytime that money is exchanged, we need to make sure that it's legal and binding. Yes.
It's actually, it's actually going to be a contract. Okay,
Okay,
so I
well,
know what I have to do.
It's a new business, we can't really make a decision on it anyways.
So next time, so I can get something written up there.
Mr. Chairman, Dave, is there any way that for sure by the next meeting you can have that done and then we'll be hopefully good to go? I'm just waiting on to hire an attorney or.
I actually have somebody that will help me write this proposal up, and then we submit it. At the time you accept it, we send it to a lawyer.
Are you looking at just like the outfield?
Just the outfield fence.
Nothing on the back?
Just the outfield fence.
Nothing on the backstop?
Have a backstop, you have too many people might be watching and looking at my computer.
What about the hockey thing?
That's another option. We wouldn't do this one because we had to straighten out those boards. That's going to be a project. But that's an excellent idea too.
You know, Dave, one thing that wouldn't cost any money is if you emailed it to us all, you scanned it and plugged it onto the mat attorneys, and it wouldn't cost us anything extra. That would work. They did that for when I wrote up the waiver and release forms for the community center. So we need to go through a township attorney. We could actually just go through the. You could just pass it by the mat attorneys.
I can't email. I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, would it be okay if we can do something?
Okay.
The other one.
I can turn on my cell phone.
Same here, same here. Minimum,
For
minimum.
attorney, what do we want to do about an attorney for the township?
I had one person who called me, but he could not get anything in at the time he asked me to have an extension. What I would suggest is if I get my date whenever I go ahead and documents to everybody prior to the next meeting, so you could look at them. You could do it on a board vote.
I think the sooner we get this done, I think we've been
Yeah.
sailing rudderless.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
a lot of issues addressed.
We need an attorney something bad here, so a lot of issues.
Can I, back you guys up a minute?
Mark?
Due to the discussion that we just had over fire department, I request that you not have any statements mailed out until after the attorney reviews it. Right now, you, as the town board, are standing in violation of HIPAA because you were addressed by a fire department member on this issue that could cross over to us. I am also requesting that any further emails stop on this issue.
Question, should we not have Julie do anything right now?
No.
Because
She can't do anything right
Okay,
now.
I'm just making it clear.
And to do anything right now is to
Okay.
further jeopardize the stand of the township.
And I can't tell you for sure that violation of the HIPAA laws is not something we want to even go close to, and
No, we don't.
we're way past it now.
Right. But we did make a policy at one of the board meetings, don't ask me which one it was, that any emails that went to any attorneys went through the clerk.
And they haven't.
They haven't been going through the clerk.
Yeah, the copy has been
That's a
sent to
policy
the
that's
clerk.
been broken for quite a while.
Because we want it on paper going out.
We
paper
want to
coming
see
back
what
in.
questions are asked.
But that's not the
But-
emails I'm talking about.
Right.
I understand.
Right, but we just wanted to make that point. We understand, no more emails on this because we'll be in deep, deep, deep.
We're already there, or you're already there, we aren't.
We're in a bad place right now.
Problem is, I don't think we can actually say, don't email anybody, because that would be us saying, you can't speak your mind.
I know, but it's
Mr.
the
Chairman?
language. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Mr. Chairman, as far as I'm concerned, from the last email that Bruce emailed me with, that's my last take on the fire department. All I was trying to do was educate people with the knowledge that I had been receiving. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with that. What I'm going to do, and what I think that the township should probably do is if anybody from the community has issues about the fire department, Peter Makowski from Congressman Oberstar's office, and everybody else, so that they can be contacted by the community people. So we could just let people who have issues contact them themselves.
Here's what the problem is. The problem is that anything that comes from any of you as supervisors, okay, and bear in mind, I'm not a lawyer, but anything that comes from any of you as supervisors it gives a liability to the township.
Unless it's personal, person to person.
Yes, exactly.
I checked on that.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's going to a bunch of other people, if it's coming to you as a supervisor, that puts,
Okay, here's the question I brought up to my attorney.
okay, good.
I emailed one of the supervisors a private email. My attorney said that's not a problem.
No,
I expected a return, a reply. I didn't get one, but somebody gave me a copy of her email with mine in it being passed. That's where my attorney got his.
that's a violation. of
Well,
your-
I know that, and I know what's going on. But my email was of personal nature.
Yep.
He read it, he said it's absolutely fine. Okay, so I sent it, expecting a personal reply. I didn't get a personal reply. I got a reply through 60 other emails. And so he looked at it, and he's sitting on it, waiting to see what's going to happen.
And I think that's kind of the point I was trying to make.
Right. So when you're talking about this HIPAA law, what you're talking about is any board-related, township-related information or transaction.
It's more than that.